Solomon has spoke to T.
Okay.
And I kind of planted the seed with Solomon about the doubt I had, so that in the hopes he'd go back to T and mention it. And then T texted me last night. And T said, please tell me Petar has told you everything. And I said, I don't know. And he goes, what do you know? I said, SK shot you because you left. Petar paid himself, quote unquote, what he was owed.
Yeah.
And then T said, and robbed Gold Rush of all it had. Of all the gold it had. And I said, all of it? And he goes, well, there's hardly any left. I go, how much does he owe you then, or do you not even really know? And he goes, it's tens of millions.
Jesus.
And I said, I don't get why he'd take gold of all things. It's useless to him now.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little bit petty, right? Like, if you take gold and...
I feel like it's just made an issue out of something that it's not. You know? Like...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because James agrees with this, right? It was us that made him stay when he wanted to leave at the meeting.
Right.
And then he decided he wanted to leave anyway, and we shoot him for it. Because at that meeting, SK said, if you leave, I'm gonna shoot. Like, I'll have to shoot you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. The whole reason that situation was a thing was in reality it was our fault, not T's fault. Because he wanted to leave. The reason he wanted to leave was to make us like, it was for our sake he wanted to leave, right? Because here's the thing, right? The boys, as emotional as they were, T was holding us back because everything was, oh, what? Like, let's wait for T. Let's let T decide that, and then T doesn't come around for 2 months, and then we're stagnant, right?
Yeah.
That's the fact. And T realized that, and that's why he wanted to step away. I don't know. I feel like shooting him was unnecessary, but I also don't think it would have been the end of the world because he survived. He was good, right?
Yeah.
So he might have been pissed at SK, but I don't think he would have been overly pressed about it.
I think, in my personal opinion, I think at this point the whole shooting thing is whatever. I think now it's more of like, well, why did Petard take the money? And
even the money on its own, I could have said, okay, maybe he was owed it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the books. I don't know how much money he was or wasn't taking.
That's what
right?
I was like. Well, you know, maybe we don't know everything about it. And, yeah.
So I don't know.
And then even Winston yesterday was talking about how, like, now that T's gone, like, we're doing all this stuff, and like in my mind I was just kind of like, so basically you're agreeing that with what T said that night, everybody, you know what I mean, like,
yeah. I'm also not sure I entirely agree or I believe that Petard in fact still had his chain at that meeting. Do you know, because he said, like, he had it on him.
He had it on him, but he told T that it was
I don't know, and we could never prove that, unfortunately. So it's no point even bringing it up. But I don't know. It just seemed like a cop out because people were visibly upset about people that put their chain down.
Yeah.
What up, Cheeks? What up, Max? How you doing?
So do you think that, like, this opens up an opportunity to, like, have a chat with T?
Yeah, because I'm kind of 50-50. I'm kind of planting seeds to get more info. For example, by doing what I done with Solomon, it confirmed they were in discussions with each other, because T basically came to me pretty much straight after it, like within an hour or some shit.
Yeah.
So I was doing that, and I've told the boys that, and the boys know I'm talking to T. But I also want to hear T's side. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I haven't said that to the boys.
Yeah.
But I feel like what I'm doing is a smart play, from the Mandem side, but I'm also doing it
Mhm.
because I want to hear what he says.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I mean, I want to hear his side because, like, I'll be honest, like, it's one of those things where, like, I think, in my opinion, like, he let me, I don't know, it's just one of those things where, for me, it's like, he let me tell my truth whenever, and tell my side and heard me out whenever, like, whenever he was around and we had those like discussions or whatever, which is
Yeah.
more than what I think some people in the gang have done for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why wouldn't I do that for him?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people will look at it that way.